Hello, everyone. Ronin back. Another day. Never mind. It's the same day that I did the other episode. Episode 3 of Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. Titled Android and I. I have a feeling there's an android involved. Perhaps even I. Or me. I'll shut up now. Had a great time with the with episode 2. I remember a little bit of this episode, but again, a lot of it it's been a while, so I have to kind of really dive into this. I've been taking notes a little more efficiently, and I'm trying to be more mindful of to not talk during like a lot of exposition. I think in episode 1 I kind of did that quite a bit, and I was kind of like watching my own reaction and started to annoy me. So I was like, I bet you if it annoys me, it's gotta annoy somebody else. So I'm trying to work on that, trying to work on my pacing and all that stuff. So I hope I'm getting better as these go along. So bear with me. If you guys like this, I will have a Patreon by the time this does come up, and we will have the clear and full-time reactions that you can check out. Any support that you give would be amazing, or just simply follow, subscribe here on YouTube, and that'd be great too. So but we're gonna go ahead and get this started. These birds are up to no good. Oh, okay. They were strategically placed for dramatic effect. Okay.
It's smaller than I thought. Androids committing mass suicide. Tell me the media's not gonna be all over this.
No, you'll be quick. While I talk to the man in charge, you've got 10 minutes to survey the items that come off their production line. Clear?
Roger. Tachikoma, you ready?
Of course, I may not look it, but I am a professional.
The same model was involved in each instance, correct?
Yes, model GA07JL. Users of that particular type nicknamed it Jerry. They sold quite well right after they were released, but now there are only 8,000 units operating in the entire country.
That would be kind of crazy to be at work and then not know that there's people snooping around.
The thing is, a lot of users make inappropriate retrofits to their Jerry units that aren't within recommended standards. On the other hand, though, this makes the company executives happy because it helps the product sell. Some of the kids here at the factory are downright scared of it. They say that the Jerrys have cursed their own fates and they're killing themselves because of it.
I'm positive it's being caused by a type of virus. It could have been slipped in with a regular checkup program, and then it spreads like wildfire from one Jerry into another when their users connect to the internet. I managed to get a list of the Jerry users.
Check them out individually, starting with the highest priority ones. Give Bato and Pazu copies of the list.
Way ahead of you there, Chief.
Wish I was cool enough just to like stand at a curb and then random cars pop up and ask me to come in. Actually, maybe that's not the attention that I want.
From what I understand, when somebody houses, they're entitled to a souvenir from the people who went on the trip, right?
Tell you what, as a souvenir, how about stories of my adventures? I'll tell you so many you'll never want to hear another.
Yay! Woo! Woo!
Incredible. They're asking for souvenirs now.
God. Oh, fuck. It's like, fuck you. Maybe I'm being a little naive here, but is Jerry just like a companion thing, or is it like a love doll?
I can't live without you, you realize that.
Of course you can.
But I don't want to. You'll stay with me now and forever?
Yes.
Maybe we'll escape to Italy.
What do we do then?
We'll see, once we get there. If it's between emptiness and grief, give me emptiness.
I really don't remember a whole lot of this episode at all, so it's kind of nice. I'm actually kind of like watching it. It feels like for the first time, 'cause I don't really remember any of this.
Now then, tell me, Doctor, what's your professional opinion of these weird circumstances? Well, first,
Fuck you.
seeking
What a
crime
load
and
of
to
crap.
mutilate such humans
Focus on our damn assignment, will you?
Yeah, what about...
Let's finish this damn job and get it over with.
Public service, what a joy. Why do you always have to be so rough? I could have opened the door without leaving a scratch.
A commendable skill, but it's way too slow.
Point taken. Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. Just to break open some doors. Did they find the right place? Oh yeah, it's the right place.
Get a load of this. Someone's a major film freak.
It's a 35mm. Bingo.
The same virus infecting the Jerrys. We have scored.
We have scored.
Major, we found our man. The guy's got sharp instincts. He was one step ahead of us. I'll send you our current location and all the information we were able to gather.
That's gotta suck for her. I mean, she's using the guy for information, of course, so she's using her appearance to her benefit, but
What, you think androids are being sent off too?
Forget it.
Huh?
Not our guy.
Not again. Damn it.
damn it.
Marshall McLaughlin, son of the Canadian ambassador. He returned home to Canada once about 8 years ago, but he came back to Japan in order to avoid their draft.
That might be kind of annoying when I'm driving, all that shit popping up on my face. I'll be like, guys, you're gonna kill me.
Sure has himself a sweet ride.
A Jerry, huh? No doubt about it then.
You'll coordinate your movements and maneuver him so that he gets off the expressway.
For someone to buy a robot and try to turn it into his fantasy ideal girlfriend, it's so sexist. I don't like it.
Sexist. Look who's talking.
Respect the opinion of our representative of the fair sex.
The Major really isn't one to talk. I wonder why our film fanatic is so hung up on some outdated heap like her anyway. It's weird.
You're always going to find somebody who's nostalgic over a piece of the past. For instance, an antiquated contraption money won't buy. You two have a lot in common.
Oh, bite me. You sure got some balls saying that to me, considering this prehistoric clunker you drive.
What I have is a pure love of machines.
So his car is kind of like a sports car, even though it looks like a newer, futuristic one.
Do you believe in the existence of the soul, Marshall?
Love is the only thing I believe in. Damn,
These are weird conversations that these two have.
This won't end the same way.
Like, if that's their day to day, like that's a bunch of weird shit to be talking about.
She infiltrated his GPS and created a traffic jam that doesn't exist. Cool.
Isn't it fun to work under a commander who actually knows what she's doing? There he is.
Bonzo,
I'm here.
the embassy has revoked his diplomatic immunity. Get him.
Yes, sir.
Fuck him up.
Let's try not to damage him.
Of course not.
The guy won't get very far dragging that Jerry behind him.
I know my rights. You can't arrest me.
If you mean your diplomatic immunity, your country just revoked it.
Back off!
Hold on.
What are you doing? Are you crazy?
I am sorry. I truly did love you.
What's going on here?
But then why did that Jerry go wacky after all of his safeguarding effort? And afterward, nobody found evidence, not even a trace of any virus.
That's weird.
Are you telling me that Jerry saved that boy? Jerrys are robots. They don't have ghosts.
The prosthetic body I had was hard to use, and once I crushed a doll of mine. I cried.
I remember there's a period of rehabilitation whenever people get cyberized for the first time, so that's an interesting thought.
20th century films are great. Nothing beats them.
Are you crazy?
Crazy? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No. Yes, I am.
Oh, they're acting out the movie.
If it's between emptiness and grief, give me empty.
Do you believe in the existence of the soul?
Love's the only thing I believe in.
Wow, even that conversation was from the movie?
The Jerry's final words. They seem to be missing. Hun, this movie, wasn't there more dialogue here at one time?
Never. The film's an uncut version.
Huh?
And it just ends. Okay. So pretty much, like, just about everything that they said was from those movies, minus maybe like a couple words here and there when the guy mentions that people have found them, you know, so like stuff like that. But otherwise, the dialogue between them two are all from the movie, minus the last words that the Jerry said, which I think was kind of pertaining to shit, I can't remember like the exact last words that were being said. Shit, what was it? I'll find it. Like, I really did love you. Okay, so the Jerry said that she really did love him, and that's something that the Jerry really said. That had nothing to do with the movie. Wow. 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 So I'm just wondering, so I guess the guy is a big movie freak, got his Jerry into the movie with him, and maybe he really did love her, even though he had like kind of like a weird sense of what he wanted from a relationship and who he was trying to get it from. So they kind of just like acted out this movie to have that romanticism, right? And for the most part, the Jerry played along up until the very end, which obviously the movie has nothing to do with the Jerry, you know, apprehending the guy. So maybe Bato is like partially right that the Jerry saved him, and then and yeah, for the most part everything was scripted for the most part, but except for the very end where the Jerry actually really did love him. Wow. What that's kind of, it's a bit of an odd story, but there's like little bits of like light in it, you know, where like a pureness to it. So that's really nice. Huh. Interesting story. For the most part, that was just me like really taking it in, because like there's a lot of that I don't remember at all. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know like what else to say about it, but it's pretty interesting. Not quite as action packed, but that's okay. It's kind of neat to see the cases that Section 9 deals with that aren't necessarily things blowing up or, you know, some sort of like espionage and, you know, some kind of warfare, but they kind of end up stumbling upon these smaller cases like this because they mentioned there was an event at some sort of assembly, so that's how they first got on track, and then led them down this road, and then it's like, oh, it's really not this huge deal, but still a crime is being committed, but, you know, still falls within our jurisdiction, and we need to find out what's going on. So just in case it's something bigger than what it could be. So, but it does involve political figures, family members. So maybe it falls under jurisdiction. I don't know. But yeah, cool episode. Cool. Well, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching this. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed it. I'm going to be doing this whole series, season 1 and season 2. Looking forward to getting much deeper into this. These are long seasons, so it's going to be a bit of a journey, but hopefully we'll all make it through in one piece. So thanks for stopping by. Appreciate your support. Thank you.